Perfect. Alrighty, guys. Hope you all are doing well. My name is Elena Brown. I'm going to be your chair instructor for today. Let's go ahead and get started with some deep breaths. We're just going to inhale through our nose and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Awesome. And now we're just going to do some head circles, nice and slow. Making sure to hit every angle of your neck. And in the opposite direction. And now we're just going to nod up and down. All right, now we're going from side to side. And hold it on this left side. And hold it on the right side. Awesome, now we're going to do some more neck circles. Making sure that neck is nice and loose. And in the opposite direction. Remember to just let your shoulders relax. Just twirl that head all around. And we're going to look to our right and look to our left. Alternating between the two. And go ahead and give those shoulders a shrug back. And roll those shoulders forward. And go ahead and swing those arms to the back. And bring those arms forward. And put those arms down on your legs. We're gonna bring that right arm across the body and stretch it out for 10 seconds. And do the same thing on the left side. Then we're gonna take our right arm behind our head and stretch that bad boy out. You should feel it in your back and also in your shoulders. And then other side. Bring those arms down. Bring those arms to the center. Just hug tightly while expanding your back. And open again. Switch which arm is on top. So before I had my right arm on top, now my left arm is on top. And again, nice big stretch. Now we're gonna go ahead and lift that right arm up and take it right down. Same thing, lift that right arm up, take it back down. Excuse me. All right, and then we're gonna do the left arm, so lifting that left arm up, extending it all the way back and returning it down. Awesome, and now we're gonna bring that arm down, bring that right arm up again. You're just gonna alternate. So alternate the arms. Awesome. Just spread those arms out. Make sure that your chest is nice and wide open. And bring those arms together. Stretch out that back. And open up those arms again. And close those arms. Open and close. And you're just gonna push forward. Push forward to where you should feel it in your back. And reach down. Raise up. And now we are going to take our right arm on the outside of our left leg and just twist that torso and stay here for a couple of seconds to really stretch out that back and those obliques. And same thing on the other side, left side or left hand on the right leg, and just stretching out that torso. Awesome. Bring those arms above the head and just stretch it out like so. You can bring those arms down and bring them back up. And just really stretch out that back. And lean over onto our left side. And on the other side. And come forward and just bring that spine up and go ahead and give yourself another hug. Just really stretch out that back. And on both sides. All right, so continuing to our torso stretches, we're going to scoot to the edge of our chair, and you're going to place your arms out to the side, and you're just going to spin. Make sure that that torso is nice and loose and stretched out. Then you're going to place one hand in the middle of your legs, and the other arm is up. Keep that arm up. And switch arms. And slowly rise up. We are going to bring one arm over our left side and quickly switch over to the right side. And again. Excuse me. And then we are going to go ahead and place our backs, our upper backs, onto the chair and just extend your head back. Stretch out those legs and just give me a couple deep breaths. And then place those arms above your head. Fully stretch out. And lift up and touch those toes. And lift up again. We're gonna place our right leg on top of our left leg and twist the torso again towards the right side. And on the other side, do the same thing. And then we're going to move into some wrist stretches. So I just want you to twirl your wrists like so. Then in the other direction. And then push the fingers back. And then go ahead and push those fingers towards you. You can go ahead and lean back in your chair. And same thing on the other side, hand is pressed out, and you're just pushing those fingers towards you. And opposite stretch on the opposite side. So just pulling those fingers towards us. All right, and just give me one more twirl of those wrists. And now we are going to go ahead and move down to our lower body stretches. So what I want you to do is I want you to place your feet outward. Place your feet outward, just like this. And you're going to reach down in the center and hold this position. And slowly come up. And then I want us to lean onto our right side and stretch our arm over. And on the other side as well. Then what I want us to do is to stretch this leg out. So we're stretching out this left leg and just applying pressure onto our right leg. And you can lean back as well for 10 seconds. All right, and then we're gonna bring that leg back inside, extend the right leg in the same way, and we're just going to lean onto our left leg and count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're just gonna stretch over for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Come up, and then we're going to bring our leg up to our chest. So we're just sitting back, bringing this leg up to our chest for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Uh-oh. We did it. Okay. And on the other side, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. And then let's see what is next. Let us go ahead and bring this left leg up onto our right leg and just keep it here in this position for a little while. You can feel the stretch in your glutes and also in your legs. Just sitting here like this, and we are going to apply some more pressure, some more tension to our leg as we stretch down. So just allowing our leg to get a little bit more stretched out. And then we're going to reach down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. And then go over to our right leg. Right leg is on top of our left leg. And we are just feeling the stretch. Like I said, you can feel it in your glutes and also in your quads. So you want to make sure that you're just applying more pressure to the knee area to get a full stretch. And then we're going to go ahead and reach down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. And then we're gonna keep this leg up. Let's just give it a couple ankle rolls. Just ankle rolling. Awesome. Can hear that crack in my ankle because I just have bad ankles. And then we're gonna go in the opposite direction, feeling that difference and feeling how loose your ankle becomes after just a couple ankle circles. All right, now we're going to switch sides. So same thing, same concept, going in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. Awesome. So now what I want you to do is I want you to extend those legs out and I want you to point and flex. So basically doing pointing with our toes, try to get those toes down to the ground, and then you're going to flex them upwards as if you're trying to touch your heels to the ground. So pointing, toes to the ground, flexing, just allowing those feet to come back up, pointing, trying to get those toes to the ground, flexing, trying to get those feet back up, and so on. The closer that your toes get to the ground, the more stretch you'll feel in your ankles and in your feet. Let's do 2 more. Flexing right now, then pointing, then flexing. Awesome. So let's see what is next. So let's go ahead and turn our body towards the right side. So legs are separated and our right leg, our left leg is back. And this you can feel in your torso and in your legs. You should feel it in your hamstrings as well as in your quads. So you just want to continue to stretch out. And then on the other side, doing the same thing. So my leg is extended and awesome. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep one leg straight and then the other leg is gonna be bent. So let's straighten out that leg. Gonna try to touch your toe. And then lift up that leg. Straighten out that other leg. And go ahead and reach down. And then straighten up. Let's go ahead and stand up. Let's go ahead and stand up. Let me see. Standing up, we're gonna go ahead and use the back of our chair. So using the back of the chair, you're just going to, you're just going to place your arms on the neck of the chair. One leg is bent, the other is straight. and you are just stretching out that leg. You want to make sure that you're keeping both feet flat on the ground and pressing that foot forward or pressing that knee forward. And coming back up and doing the same thing on the left or on the right side. And then standing back up, we're gonna go ahead and do some calf raises. So calf raises are just where you stand up on your tippy toes, then return down to the ground. So we just wanna do this to strengthen our ankles and also just strengthen our calves. So let's go ahead and do it. You can hold on to the neck of your chair if you have trouble with stability, okay? So just doing a couple of calf raises. I can feel it in my ankles, just strengthening them and feeling the flexion between those ligaments in my calves and in my ankles. All right. And then what we're going to do is we are going to turn our chair to the front. Turn our chair to the front. And we are going to put our leg on top of this chair. So just like so. We're going to stretch that leg all the way out as much as possible, leaning on the neck of the chair, just putting all of your weight onto the right leg. And then we're going to go ahead and straighten that leg out. This should be a really good stretch for your hamstrings. Try to get that head down to your knee. And then just removing that leg and starting on the right leg, or sorry, left leg. So we're stretching out that right leg, but all of our weight is on the left. And then we are going to reach back, straighten out that leg, and maybe a little hard, straighten out, and try to get that head down to that knee. All right, and then we are going to return that foot down to the ground. And we're gonna switch again, so we're gonna do the right leg. You're just gonna place it on top of the chair as if it's laying on the chair in crisscross applesauce, except your other leg, your left leg is gonna be straight, and you're just applying pressure to your right leg. You're leaning forward so you can get a good stretch in those hamstrings, and trying to keep that left leg as straight as possible. I know it's difficult, but trying to keep that leg as straight as possible is gonna help to strengthen your ligaments. And then we're going to switch sides, so doing the same exact thing, but for the left leg. So I'm putting my left leg up here, again, just for it to be flat on the chair seat. And then leaning forward, putting all of my pressure into this left leg, and my right leg is extended fully. Try to keep that straight. Awesome. Standing up, we're going to do a couple more standing stretches. What I want you to do is hold onto the arms of your chair, or either the back, the neck of your chair, and you're just going to straighten out your back and your legs. The legs are straight, back is in a neutral spine position, so our spine is not curved or anything. Then what I want us to do is to keep our arms on the chair like so. And we're gonna lift up the right leg, return it back down. Do that one more time. Lift up the right leg and return it back down to the ground. And then doing the same thing on the left side. So lifting up that left leg, returning it back down to the ground, lifting up that left leg, and returning it back down to the ground. So let's go ahead and return back to our seats. Back to our seats. And we're just gonna do a couple of deep breathing as we are getting ready to close. Something in the mouth. And bring those arms back down. Inhale with your arms coming up. And exhale on the way down. One more. I just want you to roll those shoulders back again. Rolling those shoulders back. And rolling them forward. Rolling them back. And rolling them forward. Awesome. Go ahead and reach that right arm over the body. And on this side. And then we are going to go ahead and place our arms behind our back and lift up that head to the ceiling, forehead to the ceiling while your arms are back. And slowly release those arms, bring them forward, give yourself a nice big hug. Go ahead and shake it out. Shake out those legs and shake out those arms. And we are going to go ahead and end there. I'm going to go ahead and take a quick attendance. Thank you all so much for joining today and going through the stretches. I want to continue to utilize the dynamic movements that we've been using, because those really help you move on a daily basis. And so let us see. Alrighty, so I have the attendance. Again, thank you all so much for joining, and I hope to see you guys next week, okay? So have a great one. Bye-bye.